The Oka is flowing through Braunschweig, so quite nice. Those are the Oka-Wiesen, beautiful park, really great. This is the old town hall of Braunschweig. It is part of several traditional isles, as they are called, because Braunschweig was destroyed as 90% during the Second World War. My old school, the Martino-Katharineum. I was the worst student ever. Call it one of the oldest shopping malls in Europe. There used to be a wonderful glass roof before the war, got destroyed in the war. This thing, well, survived. The Tante Putchen, a pub since 1936. That's where I used to drink my first beers. Was a bad idea. This is without any doubt the precious jewel of Braunschweig. The Burg, the castle, and the cathedral on the other side. And this is the smallest bookshop in Germany. Tiny. Lion of Braunschweig. Nice benches, but this is something you wouldn't have seen in the Germany of the 1960s and 70s. This is another perspective on the Burg, the castle, and the Braunschweiger Dom. And that one, the passageway is very interesting because, well, it was for the Herzog, the Duke of Braunschweig. So you could directly from the castle walk over to the dome. And I'm going to show you another one like this, and that has a very special history. Here we have the Deutsches Haus, and that hotel Hermann Göring of the Third Reich stayed when he was in Braunschweig. And that passageway, that one, was built just for him. That is not a historic thing from the Middle Ages, so he could walk over into that building. And that is the so-called new town hall, das Neustadtrathaus. Far back you can see one of the crimes of the 1970s, late 1970s, early 80s, the Horten building. And here you have the Dukes of Braunschweig on their horses, Karl Wilhelm Ferdinand, and the Braunschweiger Schloss, which is quite magnificent. It got hit by the Allied bombings in 1944-45. It was not destroyed entirely. It could have been rebuilt, but a vote back in the days in the town council decided it must go, with one vote of a communist deputy, a woman who hated the German past so much and the Dukes that she called this something of the past which has to go. It has been rebuilt, beautifully so, And as a Braunschweig-born human being, I'm more than thankful that this has happened. You have a quadriga on top of it. It's a rather gorgeous building. Do you feel my beating heart? It says here must be the beating heart of Braunschweig. This is the Staatstheater. And when I was a young boy, 15 years old, I participated as an extra in a play, which was Danton's Tod, the death of Danton. Something about the French Revolution. I had to sing the Marseillaise, and I made some money doing so. And as you can see, as I described, this has been bombed at 90%. And that's what the rest of the city looks like, except some tradition aisles. Heinrich der Löwe, Henry the Lion, and in his arms he's holding a model of his burg, his castle. As a child or later as a young man, you do not realize that there might be something wrong, and you go like, what is wrong with my city? Well, nothing's wrong. It is kind of soulless. That is how it appeared to me already back then. Because if 90% are missing, well, the rest cannot make up for the loss. And even those gentlemen, well, they are pondering about the idea. Are German cities soulless? Not anymore. Because, well, people rebuild things, and then at a certain point, the city is really alive again. But back then I always had the feeling this is not it. The Magni-Viertel is one of the parts of Braunschweig which survived the war almost without any damage. They're very nice shops, great terraces, and it's quite nice. Yeah, check it out. Would you like to live there? Quite cool, isn't it? Belgians should get it. This is one of the older parts of Braunschweig again. It is the so-called Katreppeln. And this is where my mother was born, in this part of Braunschweig. Hi, Mom. Long gone. And crossing the Oka. For me, this was a trip down memory lane. Home is where your heart is, home is where you hang your hat. It's not Braunschweig anymore. Still my home city, still love it. Well, all of you people out there, thank you for watching. Please subscribe and see you the next time.